All right. We're live here. Just gonna fire up a little sesh. It appears that there's 20 people in this pool right now. I'm actually feeling like firing up. Maybe I'll just do one of the zones and one regular tables to start. Seems like there's usually pretty good amount of fish and stuff going on at these in the zone games. We'll see. Just curious. Play a few hands, see what's up in here. I don't hate actually checking back this weak king deuce. Seems pretty good actually. And if he checks again here, I'm probably just gonna go two streets, especially when I might turn some like 4-5 off and some backdoor clubs. And maybe I have like 9-10 queen 10 bluff still from that didn't bet flop. 5-5 here seems like a fine flat in a small blind. It's gonna be one of the hands, deuces through fives for a 2.5x that call. And I don't hate a little lead out when my range has just so much of this, is so kind of interactive with this board. And now I think I'll probably just choose a and we kind of, yeah, I mean, I guess right on an ace, a six, we're pretty good. So bet calling, I guess, for one here with this hand seems reasonable. I don't think he raises any 5x, so we're probably going to lead out here. I wouldn't hate pot to jam. Here, I mean, what bluffs get there? 4-5. He might just not fold any bluff catcher here. The 4 doesn't really get much there. What did I bet? Full pot. My bluffs are still probably, I still have like a fucking shitload of bluffs, I think. Which is why I might just go pretty damn big. Seems pretty good. So here he bets 1/3. We could have a couple bluff raises. I don't hate this hand bluff raising in position. We might have queen 6, queen 7, 6, 7, maybe 6s and 7s. Seems okay. I guess just calling is also good. All of our 4-5 gets there now, so that's pretty damn nice. So I think I'll just go full pot. All of our 4-5 bluffs definitely did get there. And I think on a 10, our bluffs get there as well. This is not the card we were looking for. I'm probably going to give this one up, although 4-5 is still there. I'm finding this one to be a tough one to follow through with. 4-5 was there. On the ace, though, it seems kind of sketch. I mean, I still just have all 8, 9, 9, 10, maybe 10, 8. I still have a decent amount of bluffs, so I'm looking for a follow through on a river card, maybe that connects with my bluffing range a little bit better. And his range is at minimum queen X there on turn. It feels like. I guess if he ever has 8-9, then we want to fold that out. So that seems, kind of like a bit of a reason to maybe follow through. But still okay with how it got played, I think. It does. I don't know. It feels like it could be a follow through still there. King 8 suited here seems pretty fucking close. King 9, obviously, no brainer call. But he goes smaller than what we would for 3-bet size. Not even full stack, though. Making me lean towards just a fold. I think completing some hands like this in these zone games, people not raising enough, pretty good. King 8, no call. I think with the 5-8 hand, I'm still just thinking about it a bit. I honestly could see where on what turn was it? It was a brick. It got my 4-5 there. So I don't know if that means I think I could overbet on it. I probably, when I have all 4-5 off, like that could be an overbet turn to jam river card. And I have a lot of bluffs still, so I think I could actually choose a overbet size on that turn, which I probably would actually like a decent amount. 7-5 here is close. No. Hand doesn't need any protection. We can go for a check call line. He'll have 8-9 off, Jack 9, Jack 8. We do block some King X heart bluffs. So he decides to polarize right away. I think we're going to check call to 1, maybe 2. I don't know. Jack 9 gets there. Not sure if he continues to bluff 8-9. Call squeeze with pocket pair here seems reasonable. He didn't even go very that big as a squeeze size. Here, yeah, now the main bluff is basically Queen Jack off. Here I'd imagine that we still call 1 even without a club, maybe. Looks like we're doing all right here. We'll check and probably fold to a bet on the river. Here I think Buddy just bets a lot of his. Like he could check jam here, sure. I think just betting for protection is pretty good. Easy fold if he jams, I think. I think this is an easy fold here too. This doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know here. Huh. I might just call. Because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I don't understand why he doesn't just bet the turn on that card. Here, I mean, Buddy's bluffs are what? So we call flop, we call turn here against such a short stack. Pair plus gutter. Have enough bluffs. I might just fold this. And this hand feels like it could just start triple barreling. I don't even hate it that much with the gutter. With a backdoor flush draw, though, I don't know. Maybe it gets kind of sus. That turn jam river seems pretty good. Eights on this texture seem actually kind of shit. I'll have a lot of better hands to call. I think he's got enough bluffs and worse hands here for us to, yeah, to call. He might, though. Seems close. I guess I mean, ace queen we don't chop with, but other hands, yes. Here we decided to check raise, bottom pair, backdoor flush draw with the ace. Seems all right. Hopefully, you know, maybe here now we'd be like an ace 10, ace king or something. But yeah. believe 6 is just a 3-bet a bunch of the time here. What does this thin value bet make sense for? I guess any, like, maybe 7x, 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks makes some sense to me. His ace king high won't bluff, or is not likely enough to bluff for us to call this. So I think it's just a fold. Deuces has a call here. The half pot bet right away, buddy. Here, I mean, I guess with this shorty here, I might just call this. I think the pair with the gutter. I don't know, man. It feels like we can fold this. 2 unders the queen. I guess we just fold this here. I don't hate a check raise. But I also don't hate just a call. I might just fold this. Here, are we going to get our protection? Maybe not. So I don't hate checking back and then betting turn. We can call any turn bet. But he overbets on this card. I probably like a call or jam. I don't hate just a call. Seems like a check still. Pretty nice jam here. Here, I mean, I guess we call one. Well, and here, I mean, I doubt I'm raising here, really. Could have a couple better 8x, maybe deuces, 4s still or something like that, and he's going to have bluffs. Not really going to call any worse hands if we raise, so I'll just call. But maybe it could be a raise, actually. We check back the flop, and he chooses to overbet the turn. Our hand does a pretty good job not blocking any bluffs. And this spot could easily be getting overbluffed a fuckload. I'm going to call and then fold ribs. Seems reasonable. He's all king, jack, jack, 9, 2 clubs as bluffs. This 5 is pretty good for him. Probably pretty forced to just check back, actually, on this card, I think. He snap checks. I'm doubting he goes for check raise. And just target his weaker ace X, bet half pot. We don't have a billion bluffs, so half seems all right. This spot seems like a pretty good check raise situation. Also just a bet situation though. Maybe we'll start with a half pot bet. Seems all right. Check raise is going to be good too though, I think. Start bluffing this. I don't know. Do we just start bluffing all our combos here? I guess this one with the club is pretty good to start betting with. Now on the turn, it seems like our equity is kind of garbage. And just fold. I think we want to just maybe start betting the flop right away. With the club especially. Here a lot going on. I think a 40% pot to start is good. Obviously a pretty shitty turn. I think we're going to be doing a decent amount of checking back. He probably can find some leads here. Considering I'm probably checking back more 10x. When he doesn't lead, I think it discounts him a bit. Sevens here going to be an okay 3-bet probably, but also a fine call. Since I haven't had any 3-bets yet, I'm going to mix that in. Flush board, probably fine to 1/3. And yeah, I mean, this is he betting a 10 for this small? Probably not. I'll just 1/3 this, whatever. This seems like a fine 102.5 spot. Here, I'm probably just going to raise. I don't think he really raised. That's a 10 for this size, but he could. I'll still just value raise, honestly. Sevens here, calling a cold 4. Probably not. Let's see here. Open, 3-bet, fold, 4-bet, fold, call. I mean, actually, yeah, this is saying yes, so we will. Well, nice thing about this board is that his ace, king, ace, queen, and king, queen all missed. I don't think we're really gonna have much of a raising range here ever. We're doing kind of okay here actually. For right now, this card is a little des, but not even really that des. What other hands are we gonna have here to continue with though? Some Jack X. Some hands like pocket 10s, pocket 9s. He does check, which I don't think I'm going to bet this hand. I don't think I'm going to, considering, I mean, this I'm probably going to overbet. We have a lot of bluffs, but we have a lot of Jack X as well. Probably going to check. I don't know if we're actually getting the protection we want or need, whatever. This is super des. We're going to call. And he calls, and I think this one's, yeah, likely just going to be a give up. He's got a buttload of bluff catchers. And this, I mean, fuck, I'll probably just go like this. This we would call. Yeah, this one seems like a give up. This one seems like a check. Probably not folding the river. He checks to us instantly. What are we opening? Jacks and queens probably not folding. I think half pot's a fine size to choose. We have ace queen or ace king, maybe. Ace king calls. Yeah, I think that's a good hand. Eight nine getting there is a thing. We might not have 8-9 offsuit in our range though perceived, and we still have so many bluffs though. I think when we have the 2 spades blocking his most frequent turn calls, then we can give up that one pretty easily. If we have diamonds with 1-8 in it, okay, a bit of a different story now where, because he's betting more flush draws on flop with the diamonds. And so we're blocking less of his turn flush draws. That'll call. So I like follow through more with those ones. Yeah. So. I don't think we're cold 4-betting that. It actually maybe is though. Again, Buddy looks pretty fucking tight, so I don't hate not doing it really. Let's see here. Open 3-bet, cold 4-bet, King Jack suited. Says doing it all the time. May have missed a little spot there. Usually we're 3-betting this. I'll probably still stick to just doing it, and we're all in against this guy if he decides to jam. I mean, this board isn't even great, I don't think, especially without a club. I don't hate just checking back, honestly. I mean, there's a few cards that we like this one I think is pretty good. When he checks to me, I'll probably just choose a large size to follow through with on river. On a heart, pretty good. What other rivers are good to follow through on? Ooh, it's pretty spicy. I think this one's a nice little 3-bet candidate. This board's looking pretty good for him. This is okay. This is what it is as well. I'll start with that. I don't hate check calling, do I? This is death. We just lose to queen high. I hate it. King, queen, and stuff. Yeah. It's death. 10-3. What a fucking spot to have this goddamn hand. Half pot call jam. Seems pretty good. Fives here was so. No, I think we choose larger here. Come on, man. Fuck me. So des. Whatever. It is what it is. Here we have a lot of bluffs or a decent amount. I'll probably just go like that.